What's going on YouTube? It's Chris with Beaver Customs again. We just wanted to do a real quick video just talking about our LAN cables. We call them Battle Beaver cables. Other guys call them tournament cables. At the end of the day, it is a micro USB cable that can be used to charge your controller or to play with it. Microsoft came out with an amazing feature for the Xbox One. When you plug in your controller, it'll actually turn off your wireless radio and default to the wire. That gives you faster response time, faster input time, no wireless lag, which is great. If you're playing competitively, you understand you have to play the wire. There is no other option. So these ones are good. We offer these in two different sizes. We have our 10-foot cable and our 4-foot cable. 10-foot cable is kind of the norm. This is the size Microsoft does. A lot of my competitors, they like the 10-foot. Is what China pushes. Then we also have our 4-foot. 4-foot's great for you guys traveling to LANs, playing it, a setup at home where you're more like a computer type setting where you're in a chair, you're not very far from your TV, playing on a nice monitor, and you don't need 10 foot of cable anywhere. So use a little 4-foot cable. They cost about the same. The difference here about our cables, the reason we're making this video, is we take our cable, they come 4-foot and 10-foot, both come with different color ends right now, blue and silver. As we go on, that'll increase. You'll notice our logos here on the end, and our tips are gold plated. Helps for your transmission, your data transmission rates. Just gets you a better connection to the box. The last thing you want to do is lose connection. Most of these LAN events make you take your batteries out. If you lose connection here, you have to wiggle it, get it back connected, get your controller going, and you may lose a death or lose a few seconds. So we actually engineered these to where the clips, there's two little springs here that lock into your port. We made them taller, then we made the overall height just a tiny bit shorter to fit into the controller a lot better. So here's one of our team controllers. This is for one of the teams we support. There's a few of them out there. But this is for Isolation, Team Isolation, Isolation Pro. If you want to check them out on Twitter, it's at Isolation Empire. Suggest you do that. Good guys are doing big things for the community, and they're not just a esports team. So check them out. You can take this, plug our cable, and you'll notice it's a really firm insertion, but you don't have a lot of that wiggling like a lot of the other companies do. And look at that. This controller has all 4 rumbles in it. There's extra stuff added into this controller. And I mean, it's locked in tight. You go to pull it out, really nice pull out. So you get that firm hold into your controller. It's going to keep from damaging that controller port, of it wiggling and moving around in there, making things loose. So that's good. The cable itself, and this is where we take a lot of pride in what we do. This cable is made with a rubber flat wire. The rubber gives really nice velvety type texture. The flat makes it tangle free. And I kid you not, I have a 18-month-old right now. By the time you watch this video, no telling how old he'll be, but about 18 months, and there's one hooked into one in the living room. He'll take that and wrap it around and push it and do whatever with it, and we just shove it back in the corner. The thing never gets tangled. I mean, it's amazing how this non-tangle stuff works. The inside of the wire, this is the most important part. So we have an extra stopper here at the end to keep that bend zone not at that sharp edge from the aluminum. The inside of the wires are normally made of 28 gauge wire. To give you an idea, this is 30 gauge wrapping wire, single strand. 28 gauge is very small. It's using very small strands of wire. Microsoft, I want to say, uses a 28. Pretty sure that the last time I looked, they use a 28. They use a 28 in the headsets. We actually went with a 24 gauge wire. So if you understand wire gauging, the smaller the number, the thicker the wire. So we almost double your thickness. Half the reason we did that is for 10 foot. If you run a thin wire, you'll actually lose data transmission speed because of the amount of resistance in here. So 24 gauge wound up being perfect for 10 foot. It does great on 4 foot. 4 foot doesn't have that problem, but it makes it stiffer. You don't have to worry about it breaking. You don't have to worry about your cable going bad as quickly. Just makes it a stronger cable overall. With the gold-plated tips, the stronger connection in there. Just a phenomenal wire. Can't say anything more about it other than use it on everything. Works great on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One as your wired play and charge type deals. Most devices that need micro USB, this will support micro USB 3.0 data transfer. So a lot of your Android phones and tablets and cameras, things out there, it'll work on all of it. Hey, and it has our great Battle Beaver Customs logo on there. So if you have any questions about our cable, check them out. They're good to have on your setup. Add it to your next controller. Get one when you meld your controller and to get modded. Until then, guys, follow us out on Twitter at BattleBeaverC, Isolation Empire at Isolation Empire, our Facebook, facebook.com/XboxRefurb, and of course, BattleBeaverCustoms.com. Till next time, guys, this is Chris of Battle Beaver Customs. You have a great day.